We're taking the 30, I guess it's 30 players, right, between the two teams, and we are going to draft a top 7 player list between the Cavs and the Raptors. Who are the top? We're starting from 1, I assume, not 7?
Yeah, 1 to 7.
1 to 7.
Start with the number 1 player you'd want for this series right now.
Right now. You factor in their injuries. You factor in
That's too easy.
Not really their age, because we're only taking them for this series.
Injuries, I think, is significant.
Injuries, yes, because that affects right now. 1 is definitely Donovan, right?
I would think so.
Yep.
Anybody disagree with that? I think G might disagree.
No.
Oh, okay. You made it look.
There's only 2 Raptors that's going to make this list anyway.
Really?
I think 1 and 2 are pretty much locks. And then it gets
All right, 2 is Harden.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now 3.
So real quick, 1 Donovan, 2 Harden. We'll just make sure we're all on the same page.
I mean, I thought we already did, but okay, let's make sure.
For the audience that's watching, in case
Yes.
they 1 Donovan, 2 Harden, 3.
Number
Where we
3.
go for 3.
3 has got to be Scotty Barnes, right?
I would take Evan.
How many points is how many points Brandon Ingram average?
21.
I'm taking him.
Ish.
All right, so
He's healthy right now.
I'm taking him.
We got 3 different votes. We got Evan, we got Ingram, we got Barnes. Who are you breaking the tie with, Mike?
Well, it's you know where I'm going to go on this one, because I have more stock invested in one of these players, and based off the way the end of the season.
But that's
happened,
not why I think it's a good matchup for.
What I was going to say is, based on the way the season ended and how well Mobley was playing against Toronto, who is one of the worst teams in the NBA in terms of protecting the rim.
Yeah.
I think it leads very heavily to the bigs, both Allen and Mobley, getting fed early.
But that's not what this exercise is. We're
Yeah, it is.
essentially naming the 7 best players heading into the series.
And in this matchup, I'd rather.
And you're
have Mobley-
factoring in who they be playing against and stuff. I thought it was if we're starting a team. No, that's not what we're doing
It's
here.
for the series. Who would you want? Like, who do I want in Game 1? I'd rather have Evan Mobley against Toronto than Brandon Ingram against the Cavs in Game 1.
Man,
Okay, but you Brandon Ingram ahead of Scotty Barnes?
In this series, yeah, I think I would take Ingram, but I'm taking Mobley at 3.
Brandon Ingram is their best scorer. This is very easy. Brandon Ingram is definitely. I'm taking him 3. Easy money.
Scott, let me ask you this: Would you rather have Scotty Barnes or Evan Mobley on this roster going forward?
Mobley.
Isn't Barnes a better fit, position-wise?
Not really.
Evan Mobley to me is better than Scotty Barnes, but guess what? Evan Mobley don't be pulling up all the time.
Yeah.
Like
I guess we'll find out if Scotty Barnes is
wishy-washy, bro.
All right, so Evan Mobley gets the 3 spot because Mike broke the tie.
Mobley's 3.
So I'm going to go Barnes for 4. You're going Ingram for 4. Jason?
I would probably say Ingram.
Okay, so do you agree with Ingram over Barnes?
In this series, yeah, I'll take Ingram.
Okay, so Ingram's 4. Are you guys with me at 5?
Yeah.
For Barnes?
I'd say Barnes.
Yeah.
I would go Barnes
All
at
right, so
5.
Barnes goes 5. So 6, who are our options? Quigley,
Jared Allen,
Jared Allen.
Jakob Poeltl.
I don't know enough about Jakob Poeltl.
Get up out of here. The next 2 players are Cavs. Jared Allen, you can interchange them, and then somebody else off the Cavs bench.
No, you can't put somebody off the bench over their starting point guard. Who's really good.
He's hurt.
He's
got
hurt.
The hamstring.
But he's going to be. How hurt is he?
I mean,
They haven't said anything about the situation.
man, and like he quickly ain't good enough to not just be on the list without being hurt. It's quickly, but
If he was healthy, he would be my next pick. Right?
yes,
6.
but
Yeah.
With the injury, you going Jared Allen 6?
I mean, he's hurt too.
Yeah, he's hurt too. Who are you voting for 6, Mike?
This is tough, and this is why I went to 7, because I wanted the first 5. It was going to be some order of those 5
you're
players.
right.
6 and 7 is where it gets
All right,
tough.
well, spit it out.
I think Jared Allen, I have more faith in this particular how healthy they are right now scenario than quickly. He talked yesterday, Jarrett did, and said, I feel a lot better. I've been off my feet for a few days, but it's the same tendonitis. You can take 4 steps forward and then take 5 back immediately. There's no
Making a lot of
linear
excuses. Give us
progression.
an answer, will you?
I don't know quickly situation with the hamstring and hamstring for a player who utilizes his quickness to get into different spots. If it's not right, that's a debilitating injury. I'd go Allen, but I don't feel great about it.
All right. But if Quickly comes out and looks healthy in game 1, then you'd switch him to 6.
Would probably switch it.
And then Allen's. Is there any case for anybody else? Jakob Poeltl?
Well, nobody's mentioned R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, Barrett's another
How do you
guy.
not mention R.J. Barrett? What the hell are you guys?
I just did.
You guys know basketball better than I do. You
I
should
just
be mentioning
mentioned
R.J. Barrett.
I just mentioned him.
Bro, listen.
He's not making my top 5
Bro.
over those other guys.
I know, but should he be ahead of Jared Allen?
Quickly,
I don't like Barrett's game.
Quickly and Barrett sound like a law firm. No one cares R.J. Barrett.
You guys sound a little biased right now.
No, R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett is not to be mentioned in playoff basketball like he's
But Jared Allen is? What's he done?
I mean, he's made an all-star team.
You just said playoff basketball.
I mean, R.J. Barrett ain't sniffed the all-star team.
I hear you, but Jared Allen's collapsed in the postseason.
Jared Allen might be a top 10 player in his position. R.J. Barrett is not. Nowhere near.
That's not fair.
What do you mean?
R.J. Barrett isn't R.J. Barrett a better player all around
He's
than
a
Jared Allen?
solid player.
No.
No?
No.
He's a better scorer.
I mean, it's R.J. Barrett.
He's a better passer.
I mean, it's R.J. Barrett.
You're comparing two very different positions.
Okay, but G just threw the unfair comment of saying he's 10 best in the position. There's a lot more guys that play wing than play center.
I mean, R.J. Barrett is a solid player. I mean, quickly is a solid player.
But is Jared Allen better than a solid player? He's not.
I mean, listen, you coming from a dude that I'm not praising Jared Allen like that. Like, it's not like Jared Allen. Trust me, he has some shortcomings, especially when it comes to the playoffs. But,
Yeah.
I mean, Jared Allen is it. All right, you want to trade? If they traded him today, who is there more suitors for Jared Allen or R.J. Barrett?
I don't know what Barrett's contract is.
Forget the money.
I'm saying on
Yeah.
you could use
I mean,
Jared Allen.
there's probably more interest for Barrett because
There you go.
But I don't know the contract.
But, Mike, we're not talking about the contract. We're talking about who's the better player.
I mean,
cares
so
about the
I always
contract?
default when you ask who's the better player.
Yeah.
I go to the Ringer Top 100. It's 18 voters, some bias, but whatever. Barrett's 77, Jared Allen's 59,
All right.
57. So
Yeah,
he's
but
20
Jared
spots
Allen,
ahead
like,
of-
I don't know.
He just had 40 this year. He had like 40.
And you got to think it's Jared Allen unlocked by James Harden.
I hear you, but R.J. Barrett could do more. Is a more versatile player than.
Yeah, he's a wing. He's a creator as opposed
Right.
to Allen, who's a recipient. It's not apples to apples.
Allen
It's apples to oranges.
causes some issues on offense because he can't make a shot.
Yeah, but
a
R.J.
deep
Barrett's
shot.
not much of a shooter either.
What's that?
I mean, R.J.
I mean, he's
Barrett-
averaging 20 points a game, Mike.
As a slasher, what's his three-point percent? I'm pulling up for you right now. He shot 34% from three this year.
Okay.
Below league average.
I hear you, but it's not terrible.
He
I
plays
mean-
5 a game.
I'm voting for R.J. Barrett. I don't even know what we're talking about at this point.
6.
At
So what's
6,
6? Give your official vote for 6. You're saying Jared Allen?
Allen.
Yeah.
I'm saying,
I would say Jared at 6 and RJ
all right,
Barrett at
6.
7.
R.J. Barrett
And
at
I'll
7.
take Barrett at 7.
I could put Barrett is over quickly.
Because he's hurt.
I
All right.
mean,
Only because he's hurt, yeah.
There you go. All right.
there you go.
When we come back, we've
No,
been.
we're going
What?
to make our series predictions.
Oh, series predictions. Jason, series prediction.
Cavs in 5. Said it all week. Not going to move off it now.
G. Bush.
I'd like that, but I think I got Cavs in 6, man.
Mikey McNuggets.
Cavs in 5. I feel very good about that.
Anthony.
Cavs in 5.
Is Earl back there?
Earl's upstairs.
Earl upstairs.
Bull, you give us ours as soon as we hear from Earl.
Steve,
Let you know.
Director Steve, not Steve Becker.
Cavs in 6.
I'll say Cavs in 6. Did Earl text you?
No, but I put him in the team's chat.
So
Earl
we
says
ha-
sweep. Earl says sweep.
Sweep. By the way, I think I mentioned this, but at Bet Rivers, a sweep is more likely, according to the odds, than 6. Cavs in 5 is the most likely scenario. Then it's Cavs in a sweep. Then it's Cavs in 6.
Would you
so.
be impressed if the Cavs swept it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
very impressed.
For
I'd
sure.
be very impressed.
Again, this is a 4-5 matchup.
Steve
Like,
Becker
this is
says
not
Cavs
supposed-
in 7. for what it's
And
worth.
Steve Becker, Cavs in 7.
This is not supposed to be a sweep. It's really
No.
not supposed to be 5. Like
Right.
those are 1, 8, 2, 7s. They're
Yeah.
supposed to be sweeps and 5s.
I think the over/under should be 5.5 on the
and
games.
I
right?
would take the under.
Yeah, I think I just haven't seen the killer instinct from the Cavs. They do too much of, they were knocking down shots.
Yeah.
That's a good team over there type thing. It's, it takes you with some killer instinct to
Yeah.
be like, nah, we about to close this out.
Don't
That's
lose
fine.
tomorrow.
That's fair.
Don't lose tomorrow. They'll be
Oh,
full blown
if they
banners.
lose
No,
tomorrow.
no. We can't.
It's going to be ugly.